Welcome back to Tip Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me on another Tip Tuesday to help you to succeed in your natural hair journey. And that is natural hair care practices, honey. So you can have healthy, growing, beautiful, God bless giving crown, the queen that you are, because you are wonderfully, fearfully made. Welcome back, y'all. This is Carol Maxinu, your natural hair consultant, your author, podcaster, and your certified hair loss practitioner, coming to you again, giving you helpful natural hair care tips so that you can be successful in your hair care journey. And if that is you, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, let me know I am doing all that I can by the grace of God to get this hair journey on point. So, from last week, I had started off my 3 series on, 6 reasons why we are struggling with dry hair. So I had made part 1. And if you have missed part 1, definitely click the link in the description. It will take you to part 1 because I'm not going to take up much of your time because I value your time because I want to move on to part 2. Okay. So make sure you go back to part 1 to see what I brought up as 2 suggestions for you to think on why your hair may be experiencing dryness and what you can do about it. So today I am bringing you part 2 of 2 other additional hair care tips that I would love for you and I want you to look deeper into. Number 1, hair care products. Now there are many hair care products out there. Hey, how you doing? If you want to show your name to be viewed, definitely click the link. It says on StreamYard to show your name to be visible. But I do see your comments coming in, by the way. So, hey, I may not see the name yet, unless you make yourself permitted to. I can definitely give you a shout out by your name. But hello. Welcome. So, number 1, hair care products. There are many hair care products out there on the market. And sister girl, I know, I get it. It's so confusing. It's like, should I use this one? Should I use that one? But it all depends on what your approach is. It all depends on what your specific need is. And every product is different for everyone. So I get questions coming to me. It's like, hey, Karan, what product should I use on my hair? Because I either want moisture or I want to create a certain style, to extend my moisture hold on my hair. I can give you general ideas, but I really need to look deeper into to see what's really going on with your hair overall. I just can say, here, use this, but there may be a problem that may be hindering your hair to keep that style or to retain that moisture. So that is why I always recommend, I always suggest, get a in-depth analysis about what your hair care routine is about. Does that make sense? So let's move on to hair care products. Now, what can contribute to dryness of our hair is the ingredients. It's not necessarily the product. I heard this many times saying that, oh my God, this product that I use does not work for my hair. And that is true. It does not work for your hair because there's a reason why it does not work for your hair. Okay, but you also got to look into the ingredient and how the formulation of those certain ingredients does this ingredient has too much or too little? Is it not well balanced for your hair? So therefore we got to look deeper into so we can correct what's going on with that product, specifically regarding the formulation of the ingredients. And also you got to look to see how the ingredients are higher up, because the higher up the certain ingredients are, it's going to definitely deliver the most impact on your hair. So I want you to look into ingredients to see where they are and how they may be formulated, but you don't know how much percentage this ingredient has with that one. But you could look into at least the 5 ingredients to see where they are and see if that may be an indication why you are having such a problem with dry hair. But it goes deeper into that. So here's some suggestions of ingredients you may look out for: alcohol, mineral oil, sulfates, silicones. And I'm not saying there's anything horrendously bad about them, but they could contribute to why you are experiencing dryness. But even though they are incorporated in certain products, you just have to know how to go about with your hair care routine in order to make that product work for you or eliminate that product altogether. Again, depending on where they are formulated and the sequential parts of the ingredients in order to make up that product. Also, with products, have you ever think about your shampoo practices? Are you using more sulfates? Are you not using sulfates? What is your shampooing practices? Now, there are naturals out there that use synthetic or even a natural derived shampoos, for example, or they may eliminate sulfate from their shampoo. But I'm not going to say do not use sulfates in your shampoo or do use sulfate in your shampoo. It just depends what's going on with your hair. More than likely, I would suggest that you stick closely to more of a natural derived shampoo with low sulfates in it, okay? Or no sulfates in it, depending on what your habit when it comes to your hair. Because I want you to also look into this one. If you're using product upon product upon product, this can lead up to buildup, right? And buildup on the hair is derived from, it doesn't matter if it's natural, it doesn't matter if it's synthetic. If you're not properly cleansing away those buildup off your hair strands, then it can also hinder your moisture extension of your hair, leading to dryness, leading to breakage. So look to see your shampooing practices of what you're using in order to really keep your product buildup at bay as much as possible. Okay? Also, look into hard water. Yeah, hard water, because hard water, it can deposit minerals on our hair strand, and therefore it can actually suffocate our hair. So this is a hindrance that can also lead to dryness, because if there's hard water minerals on our hair strands and you're going ahead and you also put in product upon product and you're not using a correct shampoo practicing where it needs to be injected, then your hair will still be dry. Number two, are you preferring beauty over health? Are you preferring beauty over health? I know we like those good looks. Hi, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. So I know that we love to rock those beautiful hairstyles and get creative. As you see, I actually decided to put a nice scarf around my braids today, right? But you also got to make health of your hair a number one priority. I know, like they say, beauty hurts, but health is the foremost important thing that you need to make a priority number one when it comes to your hair. Because if we don't make our hair healthy, this can lead to more troublesome with damaged hair, with dryness, and therefore we can't retain that moisture. We lack that moisture. So make sure that you are making health of your hair a number one priority instead of just beauty. Okay? The beauty will manifest itself, the beauty will stay as long as you also incorporate health of your hair, meaning that I want you to maintain it. Where is your maintenance routine of your hair? Okay? How often are you trimming your ends? How often are you moisturizing? How are you wearing your hair? Are you incorporating low maintenance hairstyle, for example? So these are the two tips that I want you to consider to look deeper into on part two, 6 reasons why we are struggling with dry hair. Number one, hair products. Okay, but I want you to pay attention to the hair ingredients, where they are. Are they like, further up or further down? Again, we don't know how much ratio of this ingredient as compared to this ingredient. Okay, but pay attention to the ingredients and where they are. And with the ingredients come product buildup. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're using synthetic, it doesn't matter if you're using natural derived product, it will build up. And with that, look at your shampooing practices. Hard water. Look at your shampoo practices in order to alleviate, let your hair strand breathe. So when you go back into your routine of remoisturizing your hair, you don't have these troublesome, like for example, again, product buildup. Okay. And also, last but not least, number 2, make sure that you make health of your hair as a number 1 priority. Beauty is beautiful. But it suffers when we lack to maintain our hair. It suffers when we don't keep up with the healthy maintenance of our hair. Okay? So today I want you to look at those 2 tips that I gave you as part 2, why we may be struggling with dry hair. And in order to overcome that, you must put your habits of not wanting to get up, get out, and take care of your hair and as God gave you to bless, to rock. Okay? You are beautiful. And again, you are wonderfully made, queen. You are a queen. And so is your crown. So make sure you put away any type of, I don't want to do this. I know I get it. I don't want to do this sometimes too. But we have to come with the mindset that today is the day that we are going to learn how. Today is the day that we are going to make the effort in order to care for our hair. Number 1, make healthiness of our hair a priority, because when you do that, the beauty will show all throughout the hair strands. Does that make sense? So thank you for joining me today on another Tip Tuesday of hair tips so you can overcome the struggles, the uncertainties on how to rock and embrace your beautiful curls, locks, kinks with confidence, because you are a queen. Now, if you want to go deeper into of how to overcome certain struggles within your hair care journey, definitely click the link below or above, and I will definitely meet you in my advanced group membership. And there you will learn what to do in order to overcome one of the 6 struggles that we deal with when it comes to natural hair. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next week on part 3. And my baby is crying, so I have to go attend to him. Thank you again, and God bless.